From here, we're going to go down 7. You do not have to draw these little swoops, but I find that it helps kids see what I'm doing. So I went down 7 blocks, and I'm going to go left 3. Put a dot there. Hush. You don't have to draw these. This is literally just to see how I counted. Yes. Okay, so we went down 7 and then left 3. You're going to go ahead and draw your line. Make sure it goes across the whole graph and put arrows on it. Cervantes. Andre. It is. That is. We're trying to get you guys to be able to do hard, complicated things. It's going to take some time, but we're going to get there. Okay. So we've got this. We're just going to label this. This was our original equation. So you're going to put an f of x by it. Does anyone feel like trying to graph decimal points? Can I show you a trick? Okay, so since we had, this is our original. Our original is always going to flip over that line to give us our inverse. You guys, what's the coordinates of this point right here? Over how many, up how many?
Over 0.
Over 0, up how many? 4. So if you just flip these coordinates, if you just switch x and y, over 4, up 0, see how that's 4, 0? See how I just switched x and y?
Jason said he's finna set it off.
That don't make sense. What is this showing?
Jason said he's finna set
What
it
is that
off.
example showing?
Do you understand that I just switched x and y? Okay, then let me finish and then we'll see if you understand, sweetie. Right here, what's the coordinates right here, bud? Anybody? -3, comma,
3 and 4.
-3. Can you guys see if I switch it, it's the same point? Go ahead and draw your line.
Oh, Miss Jason flipped me off, Miss.
Sweetie, David, I need you to get yourself under control. You need to stop trying to start something. Can you guys see that they reflect across that orange line? That's one of the properties of inverse functions. Now again, on today's assignment, you're not going to have to graph, but we're just practicing before you do have to graph.
Today's assignment.
Yep.
Another assignment?
You have an assignment every day. You're going to have a warm-up, notes, and assignment every day of your life in here. This is your notes.
Oh, I thought this was the assignment.
Nope.
He's not taking it. Way too fucking long.
That's, oh, Kurt, you got to stop cursing.
Nah, like, I mean, that.
Baby, you can be serious without cursing. Saul, check yourself. Slide up.
This is ridiculous, Miss.
Baby, you don't even want me to comment on that. What's our first step? On this question, can you guys change it to number 3? I had a typo. What's our first step? Yeah, change it to Y. What's our second step? Shh. What's our second step? Switch X and Y. Switch X and Y. Hush. Okay, I can't stop you. X equals -y plus 2. And then what do we want to get by itself? The y. So what do we need to move? How do we move the 2? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide? -2 on both sides. Go ahead. So we've got x minus 2 equals -y. No, because they're not multiplied. Yes.
It's a toothbrush. Hey, come on, man. Hey.
So what I'm seeing
That's what I'm seeing too.
Hey, man, you said, I asked him for water.
Either way, you didn't get.
I asked him for water.
That's fine. You didn't ask to go get
But you don't even
snacks.
know where he get the snacks from.
What are you talking
Right now I'm talking about the lesson, but we're off topic. Guys, what's our next step? Hush. MJ, I'm trying to teach a lesson right now.
If you know, don't.
Guys, we want that y by itself. What's wrong? How do we get rid of that negative? Yeah, we can either multiply or divide by a negative 1. No. Which one do we want to do? Multiply or divide by negative 1? Sure. We're going to multiply this whole group by negative 1. David, if you show me you got this part on your notes done, then yeah.
Can I go to the bathroom?
If you show me your notes are with us, then yeah. Okay, so what you're going to do right here, what's a negative times a negative? You got to come physically show me. So this is just going to be a y. Guys, you're going to go ahead and distribute this. Jamal, that's 5. No physically assaulting people. You see?
about? You go home for that, bro.
Yeah.
What? You are home.
Hey, she gonna say
Go ahead.
Bro, listen, my call, he said you want to tonight. I said, yeah.
Hush.
Oh, you said you wanna
Hush. Hush.
Negative one coming.
We're getting rid of the negative 1 right there.
What? You don't want the negative to be like with the y, right?
Yeah. So you guys, what's negative 1 times x? Hey, dude, in or out?
Negative one.
Close the door.
Negative 1x. Negative 1x.
Then what's negative times a negative?
Positive.
So this is our inverse equation. This is our answer, but instead of writing y, what did we write? What did we write? F inverse of x. Go ahead and draw your axes.
This is that. Is the f only gonna have a negative one next to it?
Only for the inverse. The inverse function is what you find by switching the x and y.
So only on the ones that you switch x and y is
Yep, only on the ones that you're switching x and y. Okay, you guys, what's our y-intercept on our inverse function? What's the y-intercept? 2. Thank you, Eric. Put a 2 right there. What's the slope? So go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. You could also go up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1. Go ahead and draw your line.
How do you know where to start the actual point?
Where you start is based off of your y-intercept. The y-intercept is the number at the end, right here, bud.
Okay, I just see it.
Okay? Go ahead and draw your line.
Oh, he said Kobe so that's why he flew out the airplane.
Guys, that's not cool, y'all. Not cool. Kobe does not deserve that. Do you guys have that drawn yet? Can you guys see that that's the same equation we started with? It's its own verse. Okay, guys, write down that it's its own inverse. You only have to draw one because this is both the function and the inverse function. I want you to see that that can happen before you actually see it on an assignment. You ended up with the same thing. It's only going to happen when the slope is -1. If we're talking about linear equations. Okay, we got one more and then we start the assignment. There's 3 questions like this and 7 review. Flip. Oh, you need me to pause? If you say pause, I'll know what you mean. If you say chill, I don't know what you mean. Yep.
Does that say inverse? Does that say inverse?
I think you forgot the L. It's on inverse. You forgot the L.
That's right. It is its own inverse.
Maybe I'm gonna feel it. I don't like He got snatched. But no, he literally walked up and said he was not hungry and I wanted that too fast. I was in there getting water out of the cafe.
Yep, let's go. What?
I'll let you copy them. Damn it.
Okay, flip.
Yeah.
Go ahead and draw your axes before we start. While we wait for everyone to flip. You guys just stop. 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 David, I need you to take it down like 8 notches. Okay. Hush. Curry. What's our first step? Change it to Y. Rosalio, what's our second step? Shh, don't be rude. MJ, hush. You guys, hush. Rosalio, what's our second step?
I bring the eggs.
David, hush. Let him try. Switch X and Y, yeah. Swap X and Y.
What is that for number 4?
Yeah. MJ, hush. You can take a picture of it when we're done. David, you switch these two, right?
Yeah.
So just do number 4 over here and just draw an arrow to show you switch.
Nah, Ben messed up.
What? I can put it back up when we're done with this one. Okay, hush. Okay, we've switched them. Now, what's our goal, you guys? Anybody, what's our goal?
Can I copy somebody?
Oh my God, what's our goal? No, we don't want X by itself. Get Y by itself. Okay, Noe, tell me a step. I said Noe. By what?
By 2.
There's not even a 3 in the equation. Yeah.
He's going for what people say. I thought every time we multiply by 3, what happened?
We multiply by whatever's on the bottom. Andrew, please, can you tell me my next step? Can you tell me what I have? Shh, David, hush. MJ, hush.
What?
You're being loud. Close your mouth and eat, dude. Okay, hush. Andrew, please, can you tell me what to write down? What do we have right now? You guys, he's told me like 4 times. You guys need to stop talking. Sorry, one more time. David, hush. What's next? Andrew, please, what's left on this side? Perfect. Shh, MJ. Okay. Raul. What do we do next? We're not going to minus 1, we're going to multiply by negative 1. Yeah, because that's multiplication. So it's going to flip all the signs. MJ, can you give us our last step? Instead of y, what do we write?
Oh, God.
F inverse, right?
F inverse. Okay, you guys, which equation looks easier to graph? The inverse or the original? Okay, I'll pause for a second. This is the inverse, that's the original one. Which one looks easier to graph? Inverse. Okay, I'll pause for a second. Go ahead and start getting that written down.
Can you help her out? Like, can you go to
Can you tell us the first point at least?
Well, what's our y-intercept?
Negative 5.
So we're going to put a dot right here at negative 5. Do I have room to go down to? So this is like, can we have a conversation after we get this done? Okay, this is down to right 1. Do I have room to go down to right 1? So flip it. Flip it. So that's going to be up and left. Up to left 1.
Where'd you get the 1?
You can put a 1 under anything. What's 5 divided by 1? What's 7 divided by 1? What's 2 divided by 1? So then what's negative 2 divided by 1? Negative 2. So you can always put a 1 under it. If it's not a fraction, you just put a 1 under it. Uh-huh. Yep, yep. Then just go ahead and put a line across the whole thing. We're gonna pause. Shh. That's horrible. I can't even read that. Let me try again. Is that better? Oh, I tried. Can you guys see that this would be 0 minus 5? If we flip it and we had negative 5, 0, does that mean I'm up, down, left, or right? If negative 5 was our first number, does that mean left, right, up, or down? Okay, so we're going to have a point right here for our original. No, it's your notes. I can give you extra time on the assignment, but right now I'm only inclined to give it to the kids who've been listening. I'm not inclined to give it to the kids who've been problems. Okay, so right here, are you guys okay that this would be negative 4 up 3? So we're just going to flip it. We're going to flip x and y over 3, down 4. And then you're going to connect those two dots. So this dot over here and this dot right there. So this is your original equation. The point is to see how the original and the inverse are connected.
Do you have to do that every time?
On the assignment, no. On the notes, yes. On the assignment, you don't have any graphing today. I actually said that 4 times already. I've said it on every question. And this is the 4th question.
What did he say?
I said, again, on today's assignment, you only have to do this part. There's no graphing. Okay, what I want you to do now is you're going to glue it in, and you're just going to literally swing by my desk and show me that you have it glued into your journal so that you don't have to take a picture. Yeah, we got glue in the back. There's some in the front on the student station. Once you have it glued in, you're going to show me. Can I go back to the 3rd question for a few of my kiddos? It is a grade. It goes in your journal because you're allowed to use anything that's glued into your journal on your tests. So I went back to question number 3 for some of my students who asked for it. You're just going to come show me. You're going to glue it into your journal and come show me. In the back, there's some glue. In the front, there was some glue. It goes on page 3.
Listen, what's this? Sometimes it's done already.
It's online. Okay, so you guys should have the notes from last time, the assignment from last time, and then the notes are gonna go here. I can put it up so you can see whatever you need. Page 3, and then on the back goes your assignment. Look, Gary, which question do you need? 3? Okay, we'll do 3 and then tell me if you need me to move it. Let me just hold it for a second. Rosalio, really good job. Okay, Rosalio, what's your last name start with?
Lopez.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I got to put his grade in before it moves. You got to put it in the here, and you got to get this one done. Do those 2 things and come show me. You need to get it here in the table of contents. You need arrows on it, and then you need arrows on your axes. Do those 2 things and come show me. Good. Make sure you have a Y right there. Okay? Adrian R, right? Andrew Cleese, thank you very much. Good job, Andrew Cleese. Andrew Cleese, what's your last name start with? What does it start with? What letter? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I see what you did. I see. You got it glued shut, but yeah, you're good. You got it. Good job, Saul.
There's a specific way to glue it in.
It needs to be on page 3. Saul, what's your last name start with? What letter? Found you. You need to put page 3. You need to put the title right here of what we just did. You need to put that in the finding inverse functions algebraically. You got to put it here, bud. Okay. Get that and then come show me. Korea got you. He already was in line, bud. Dimitri, what's your last name start with? What letter? Stop cursing! I told you there were 7 refreshers. Riley. 100% Riley got you. 8. Hey. No, Jamal. Leave him be. So. Oh, okay. I was gonna show you how to do it.
I'll be right back.
Eric, 100%. You need to solve for Y right there. The Y.
Can you tell me what is it?
The letter Y.
Can you put Y?
Can you put Y there?
Can I
And you need to get this in the table of contents. Do those 2 things and then come show me.
What do you mean get that table in content?
Get it in the table of contents.
What do you mean?
Solving inverse functions algebraically, page 3.
Can I take a picture of that?
Yeah, it goes on page 3, sweetie.
Is this page 3?
Yes.
I got you lagging with your girl.
Jared, 100%.
You said what?
100%.
I messed up on that one. I did.
But I see that you fixed it. No, you put the actual title. Hey, what'd you just take off my desk?
What's the title, man?
No, I took off a little pen.
That's mine. Give it back.
I don't have a pen.
They'll go get one from the back, but give me back my pen. You don't take stuff off my desk.
Yeah, Baba.
Put it back.
Means I did the work, man.
Go get it from the back. There's a pencil in the back. There's a line, bud.
Oh.
100% Fernando. Fernando, what's your last name start with? What letter? No, you still need the. You got to put it here. You got to follow the directions. You needed to say Y right there.
Oh.
Did I not put the Y? I did.
Oh my god.
Put the Y right there real quick. You needed to say Y on number 3.
What?
The graphs. He's got it.
Can I see the graphs? You said 3?
Noe.
Around here for
Y. Noe, I got you. Noe, what's your last name? The M?
back of line.
Okay, Noe, I got you. You don't have it here. You got to put the table of contents like it needs to be. Arrow, 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 arrow. Arrows on the end of your lines. What's 6 times 6?
Oh, you multiply? That's what I got confused on. I didn't know it was
You multiply, and what's a negative times a negative?
so it'd be what, 36?
Yeah, and that's 6 times 4.
6 times 4 is
20. Yeah, you see why I make you practice?
yes. Is that it? You multiply?
100% Sebastian.
There.
David! David! Rafa, I got you. Last name starts with L, right?
Lozano.
Rafa, here you go. Simon's on canvas, just like always. You need the rest of this graph. On number 4, you need the rest of that graph. Would you like to borrow a journal that has it in it?
Bro, why not? Oh, I'm so fucking
Okay.
Look, miss, I put 39 instead of 36.
You can't put this on the next line. This has to be here. It can't take 2 lines. Okay, so you're going to put this right here. Okay? When you show me your notes, you can. And you need the second part of this graph. As soon as you show me your notes.
I gotta go bad, like no
As
bullshit.
soon as you show me your notes. Amias, do you have any of the notes done? Show me that you got half and we'll say yes. Okay, Jason, good enough for today.
Miss, is that right?
I'm gonna hold it.
I got this done.
Get at least the front cover done and we'll say yes. If you need to borrow one of my journals that has it,
Yeah.
one of my kid has it. And you need the graph. Negative 27 and cubed. Yes.
That's over at 25, right?
Arrow, 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 arrow.
Oh.
Boys, stop!
Miss, do I need to put that little right to the front? I have to do it.
Right here. See that guy?
Whoa, Jerry.
Show me your notes first. Did you show me your notes already? Then you're good. Shh. Jared! Jared! Nah. They gotta be glued in.
I know how to do that.
Get a glue stick.
Wow.
Has to be glued in for me to give you credit. You're allowed to use whatever's glued into your journal for... Yes, Christian. Christian, what's your last name start with? What letter? Amias. I don't have time for that.
In the morning?
No.
6 times 7 is 40.
42. Andre, what's your last name start with? S, right?
Yes, Salazar.
Because if I multiply a positive by a negative number, it's negative.
Well, positive times a negative. It's still negative.
Solving this one for the 10 problems today.
Oh, you're just going to divide by negative 13?
So it just be that.
25 over negative 13? Yeah. Adrian, I don't have your notes. Why not? Why are you goosing him?
I stopped right here.
Your journal went up his butt.
It takes me a
I
while.
caressed his back.
Hey, you need the second graph on this one, bud.
I caressed his
There
spinal
was only one that y'all seen on your paper. Oh,
I'm back, bud.
Okay, I put it back up so you can see it. MJ.
Oh, you going with the numbers?
No, you're good, you're good. You got it. I put 100 in. Why would I put a 0 in? MJ, I like you, I just don't glue it in.
I missed my first answer because I put an N.
And it was a...
I had the answer right, but I had an N. So it was 16 N plus.
Oh, you forgot the letter?
No, I put the number, but it was supposed to have one. I got the answer right.
Show me, because I don't know what you're saying right now.
It was like